This shit just keep going on and keep going on. Diddy and Kanye, y'all need to go sit down a little bit. Now, if you haven't been paying attention, Diddy like scrubbed his whole IG of certain pictures and shit. So clearly, enough of these allegations, or even his legal team is telling him, "Hey, yo, big dog, you gotta reassess how you moving a little bit." And with Kanye and this other girl, like I said, I don't want to 100% believe her, but we see more people coming up. I will say this. If the girl does go back to making an OnlyFans, it was fucking great promotion, number one. And number two, the way she looks, bro, she kind of look like she got to build a body. She looks like she had some surgeries done. Like, she kind of got the Kim body. I'm not gonna lie. She looked like she got the Kim body, so I could see Kanye's attraction to her. But yeah, even if, like, again, we don't 100% know, this is allegations at the end of the day. We need more information, more proof before we're like, yo, they are scum, they're yada, yada, yada. But Kanye, I ain't gonna lie, he ain't looking good for you. We all know he is a sexual deviant and he's had an adult film addiction or whatever have you he spoke on in the past. But big dog, this ain't looking good. And also, before we get into this conversation, before I read Nikki Heaton's like statement on the shit, I will say this, like, I'm not surprised. She alludes to her being in the room and like even her peoples are like, yo, this is Kanye West, this is Diddy, they hand you something, sure, don't drink it, but just hold it, like, look like you're gonna, like, I get the allure of seeing a Kanye West, especially trying to be a musician, and as crazy as he is, has classic albums, fucking, was it College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and so on and so forth, you know what I'm saying? Even Donda, which is a more recent project, I thought was great, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I can understand the allure of Kanye or even Kanye's team reaching out to you to do music. You sitting there like, oh my fucking gosh, I've made it. Especially you trying to get into the music business, having like Kanye fucking West. I could see the allure. So I don't blame her for trying to seek opportunity with him. You know, it's the same thing that happened with the Dream scenario. If you don't know, the Dream has also had allegations of SAing people, right? Or this one woman. And yeah, you could sit there like the Dream, who I've stated it writes for Beyonce, has wrote countless hits for Beyonce and many other people. So I could see you sitting there trying to get into the business. Like, oh shit, he notices me? Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that. I can't blame them too much for that. But besides all that, let's get into this. On June 8th. Oh, I was late to this. I seen a motherfucker react to this recently. I'm like, oh shit. But anyways, and it's crazy because I didn't know she really did music. I seen her do the covers and stuff, and she's just a very attractive girl. So I follow her on fucking social media and shit. So it was crazy, but hey. Anyways, let's keep going. On June 8th, singer Nikki Heaton took to Instagram Live and shared her hearing experience in which she alleged that Diddy and Kanye once tried to abuse her when she was left alone with them in the recording studio. According to sources like Hot New Hip Hop, she also reportedly accused them of abusing her former manager, Lauren Piscotto. I did not know Lauren was her former manager. So the Lauren girl, who does have ties to Kanye, who put out the first suit on Kanye, and Kanye was countersuing her. You guys have ties. Okay, I thought you was just coming out to speak on some shit, but clearly you have a horse in the race. Okay, so these are allegations, there's some speculation. Okay, we're gonna listen to it now. I just thought you was saying your truth, saying your piece, but clearly there is a little bit of an ulterior motive. All right. So Nikki, so wait, at the time, was she your manager when this was going on? Wait, now I have questions. So if she's your former manager, at the time this Kanye West thing did happen, was she your manager? Did she kind of feed you to the wolves? In a sense? Like, now I have questions now. I have some questions here. Did she tell you not to say anything about it beforehand because you would get blackballed? Now I have questions here because if that's the case, she's scum too. We can't sit here and just be like, oh yeah, Kanye is bad. Like, she was doing some scummy shit as well. But Nikki alleges that she was invited to Kanye West's studio when she was about 19 years old. Upon arrival, she knew it was Diddy, Kanye's cousin, executive producer, and the sound engineer. She went on to say that the rappers appeared to be under the influence and has some narcotics and alcohol in their system. At first, they forced her to drink with them. When she refused, they reportedly tried to to assault her. However, she managed to get away in the end. Nikki Heaton is an American singer who gained popularity on her YouTube account where she posted viral acoustic guitar versions of popular modern songs, mostly hip-hop tunes. Oh, really? I heard a couple of them. I didn't know all of them. Majority of them were hip-hop influenced. Over a decade ago, so she's 29 now, Nikki Heaton gained immense popularity through her viral renditions of hip-hop songs. She dedicated her entire childhood and high school years to music after penning her first song at the age of 5. Heaton trained her voice by singing along to Diana Ross's greatest hits CD and taught herself to play the guitar by locking herself in her room with her family friend's acoustic guitar. Antonio, okay, you're just giving a backstory on the girl. She rose to fame with a guitar rendition of Love Sosa. She made her debut all deaf music in collaboration with Capitol Records. Our first headlining tour, the Bedroom Tour. Okay, so she's kind of been in the industry. Okay, I don't really want to hear about her. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Like, all this stuff is the backlight. I'm trying to get to the allegations. I don't want to know in 2015 she went on tour and shit. We ain't here to talk about that. So, Nikki Heaton claimed on her Instagram that Diddy and Kanye was allegedly tried to assault her. She said that this incident occurred when she was 19 years old and had gone to West's studio to work with him. According to Heaton, the rappers were supposedly drunk and began grabbing her clothes since they were drunk. The singer also said that she was pressed up against the escape door and even mouthed the words "help" to Ye's executive, but he turned his head away. Heaton further accused them of trying to physically abuse her. However, she said that she threw herself at them, knocking them off balance, and ran into the darkened studio, after which she eventually managed to escape. As of now, neither Diddy or Kanye West have responded to Nikki Heaton's accusations made in the Instagram video. So what, you fell on them? That's what you kind of telling me, that she threw herself in and fell on them, I guess. It was caught off guard and then she got up and ran, I guess. Yeah, but it's kind of crazy timing that literally after this story, it's been out for a minute, don't get me wrong. So I'm not going to sit here like this was the factor, but like, yeah, Diddy now started like, you know what? I should start cleaning up the IG. Let me get this stuff. Oh, the cash apology. Let me take that off as well. Like, it just says a thing. Now, Kanye might fight this shit. I will just say the fact that her former manager is the Lauren woman, I feel like there's a play here. That's number one. Number two, if this happened at 19, now don't get me wrong, nothing happened. And maybe like your management, whoever, I don't know if Lauren was your management at the time or whoever was your management, might have gotten your ear and told you not to do anything. And I think she started live like, yeah, she's not pressing any charges or whatever have you. Well, first of all, if you said this and you brought this out, you might not be filing something, but at this point, motherfuckers might just do that shit. Your legal team might just tell you, yo, you should just file some shit if this actually happened. That's number one. Number two, it's cool you believe in Lauren, you're trying to ride for her, you holding your girl down. I don't know the relationship y'all have, but it does kind of look away that, yo, this happened a decade ago and now you just want to pop out. Like, if you want some Kendrick shit, sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. You do a lot of hip hop covers, so y'all know you heard that song. It is a little crazy. It looks away. I'm not gonna lie. That just the timing. You gonna speak your piece after your homegirl is in a little legal battle with Kanye. Now you gonna say, yo, she ain't lying. Some shit happened to me. It looks away. I'm not gonna lie. It's like she gave your ass a call like, hey, yo, speak on this shit in my benefit. It looks away. I'm not gonna lie. So again, I'm not gonna sit here and say that shit didn't happen. There's no act like shit don't go down in the studio with the whole like fucking the dream situation with the girl saying like he tried to like do stuff with her in the studio. Relations. I would not be surprised. They was intoxicated. They see a pretty lady and they try to do some shit to her. I would not be surprised. And like she said, apparently the executive looked away. Yes, cause bro, I'm not here to condone the behavior, but if we're talking about a decade ago, right? Let's just use this all. When was this around? Let's just say 2014, 2015, right? Nigga, Kanye West was fucking flames. Nigga, anything that nigga touched was fucking gold. nigga, the 2010s, bro, you cannot stop that nigga. Especially, bro, I don't know what exact year My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy dropped. I think it's around that time because Yeezus was 2012. I believe Yeezus came before My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Bro, what? That nigga was flames. And Diddy, bro, you know, big and all that shit. That nigga just got clout. So, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but yeah, I could see the executive level. You know how much money I make off these niggas? I ain't saying shit. And bro, there's people in the music industry. If that's your cash cow, you're gonna try to cover this shit up. And at that point, you didn't really have a name. Yeah, they gonna cover this shit up, of course. Hey, that's crazy, man. I hope she is okay after that ordeal. I don't wish that on anybody. And motherfuckers be moving very predatory in certain aspects, but yeah. I don't want to sit here and make light of the situation or say she's outright lying. I just will say it looks the way that your former manager is going through some shit and now you decide to speak up on a situation that was 10 years ago in her benefit, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with this little situation. What do y'all feel about it? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides all this, your friendly neighborhood K.A. sign out for today and I'm gone. Shalom, zoom, peace, out, gang. Aye.